Greetings, gentlemen, ladies. What's going on? So in this video, I'm going to share with you how we're earning anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 a month on Airbnb, and all we have to do is use a smartphone just like this. This is the exact phone we use, and it takes us about 20 minutes to manage this business. And then, like I said, earning us $20,000 to $30,000 a month. Profit margins is 50 to 60, sometimes 70%. So, if you don't know who I am, my name is Al-Mamun. I've been doing different businesses for the past more than 10 years now, right? I just turned 30 years old recently. Every year I've done over 250K, especially over the past few weeks. I've done affiliate marketing, past few years. I've done affiliate marketing where, we earn over 250K a year with affiliate marketing. And Airbnb is a nice little side hustle as well that just pays us even more money. And it only takes me 20 minutes a day to manage. Now, the benefit with Airbnb is that it's a real business, like quotes unquote, real business. The reason why I say real business is because anytime somebody hears about making money online, they immediately, it's like too good to be true. They're so skeptical. And that's not to say that people are not skeptical when you tell them make money with Airbnb, but it's more palatable, right? It's easier to believe than the one online. And that's a different topic for a different video. So the way I started is, I used to be sleeping on the floor and I was so depressed because I was driving taxi. Every night I used to drive taxi alone, driving up 10th Avenue in New York City. And I used to be sitting alone and thinking about all these things because I used to pick up passengers who are telling me about their travel stories, who are telling me about their lifestyle. These are business people making a lot of money clearly. And I'm driving them to meet their friends. I'm driving them to the airport. I'm driving them to have fun while I'm basically trading my time for money. And I knew I wanted to do business because, that's where the real money is, as I saw. And I really wanted to find a way to get out of that taxi, make more money, and provide for my family. I'm an immigrant village boy. I come from Bangladesh, and the annual salary is about $500. Think about that. That's $500 every single year as a salary annually, average. We can't even live $500 a day, right? So that's really what it is. And while I was driving taxi, I had to work 12 hours a day to make about $250 for myself. And although that was good money, but I had to trade my time for that. And my friends were traveling because, a lot of my friends got into sales jobs around that time or afterwards, and they were just traveling or they were doing those things. And because I had a bigger vision, because I knew I had family to take care of, because because I'm the eldest child, I had to take care of people, I had to find a way. So at that time, I was going to college, community college, LaGuardia Community College, and I started cutting class. I used to play a lot of basketball, so I used to cut class, go play basketball, because I never saw the point, because college was easy. I never saw, and I was surrounded people, and I thought people were stupid. I still think the same thing. A lot of people, you have the potential to be geniuses, but we all do, but we don't think for ourselves, and that's why we do stupid things. That's really what I see. And so I was like, this is silly. I'm not gonna go to class. I'll go play basketball. So I ended up with point 0.9 GPA, dropped out of class 3 times, and college semesters 3 times, ended up with point 0.9 GPA. My father sat me down and he said, listen, what do you want to do? Because clearly you don't want to go to school, right? My mom really wanted to push me. I tried to do it, give it a chance 3 times, but my father saw the writing on the wall. He's like, what do you really want to do? I said, I want to do business. He's like, all right, cool. So he hooked me up and connected me with one of his friends who was a business person. And so the guy came through. My father said, oh, he came, give him some tea, show him some service and ask him questions. And so, I did what I had to do, let me go and show him that I'm really here and I'm willing to do what it takes to learn from him. And so, I gave him some tea and very respectful, and I understand that he's giving me value, and I want to be, a sponge as much as possible, as well as be appreciative of the time that he has taken out of his day to give to me. And that's what you guys need to do as well. So I went there and I started asking him questions, and then he was like, okay, what do you, trying to figure me out. And then he said, you know what, tomorrow, come meet me at this location. So I said, okay, sure. Next day I go there, I go to his location. I say it's a house in front of it, but on the first floor in front of it, looks like a storefront. I was like, okay. He pulls up and they was like, let's go inside. We go inside. I go inside this house. It's like a huge open room. In the middle, there's just a desk and a chair. That's it. And there's another chair on the side, right? So I sit on the chair on the side. He sits behind the desk and he starts, and there's no lights. He didn't turn on any lights. We just, the sun that's coming in, but it's still dark in there. And he tells me, look, you can just do Airbnb, right? Literally. And then I come to find out he has 100 properties and he has a manager that he pays $100,000. Now this time I'm not earning $100,000, and so and that's like the goal, right? You know, especially back in the days. This is about 10 years ago, you know, and six-figure income is what everybody's fighting for. I'm just like, damn, if you're paying some guy $100,000 just to manage, then I wonder how much you're making, right? So he's telling me, you know, this is simple, it's very easy. You can make money. All you got to do is take a place, put it up on Airbnb, and you're just gonna make money in between that, and it'll be a great income for you. It's like, you know what, come, let me show you. So he takes me upstairs, and I go upstairs. It's like a 2-bedroom apartment, carpets on the floor, blue carpets, and he had a blue theme. He has something with blue, because I see blue everywhere. Every property he has blue. So it's more like corporate theme, I guess. So blue carpets, he has beds, nightstand, and all this kind of stuff, coffee table, TV. It's like, yeah, this is all you got to do, right? And it looked very simple, right? It just looked like a house. That's all it was. And it's like, you know, I put this up on Airbnb and you could get paid, you know, $200 a night and you make money. I was like, oh, that looks really cool. And so fast forward, I was still kind of scared, I guess. Not scared, but I was anxious because, and I was fearful. I didn't know what I was doing, because he told me what to do. But because when you don't really know, when you've never done it, right, you still feel anxious about it. And so I was feeling anxious. I was like, what should I do? So I took some courses or whatever, and I was like, you know what, let me do it. My father really helped me out to really do it fast. So he took me to a place, and we bought some furniture. We got a apartment. We furnished it, and you know, we put beds, we put sofas, we put TV, we put nightstands and all these kind of things. Finished everything within a week. And I remember I was there myself just scrubbing the bathtub, and he was telling one of his friends, like, you know, I never knew Mamun. I never seen Mamun do work like this, you know what I'm saying? Because I really wanted to get it happen. I really wanted that success. And I was like, I want to make this happen. And so I did. I put it up on Airbnb. About 2 days later, I am in a lounge like I'm always am, around 3 a.m. like I always am, the same thing every night, you know, just living a boring, like uneventful life, but hoping for something bigger and grandiose, right? And all of a sudden, I get a notification on my phone, and it's a notification that I've never heard, right? You know that notification sound you hear in your phone? I heard, it's a notification that I've never heard. And we all are very connected with our phones, so we've heard everything. And we know when a text message comes in or when there's a Facebook notification. But this is a different notification. I was like, what is that? So I pull up my phone, and I see the Airbnb logo, and it says booking for whatever, right? And it was like $225 or something like that. My first ever booking. And that's when everything changed for me. Because I realized, listen, I was just there in a lounge wasting my time. And I just earned $225. If I wanted to make $225, I had to go to work, pick up a taxi, go drive in the city for 12 hours, pick up passengers, drop them off, look for passengers, pick them up, drop them off, look for passengers, pick them up, drop them off. 12 hours. And then as I'm doing that, then I get paid. I pay the taxi, their amount, the garage, their amount, and then the rest is my money, and I get to keep that money. And that's what it was. I had to trade 12 hours to earn that amount of income. And here I am, after I set this up, I just earned $225, and I was nowhere near, I wasn't trading time for that money. And I realized, you know, this could be a breakthrough for me. And that month, I don't remember exactly, but that property averaged me anywhere from $6,000 to $8,000, sometimes $12,000 a month. And that's straight like me without trading time for money. I didn't have to do anything, right? In the beginning, I was cleaning myself. Then I told my brothers, hey, I'll pay you guys. They clean. Then I found cleaners, and then they clean. I have a cleaner. Well, I had a cleaner who was with me for 5 years. And so that's what I started doing. And I realized all I had to do was just, you know, people would ask me questions or book, and I just send them check-in instructions. They come in, they stay. Then I go and find then I tell my cleaner, hey, cleaning tomorrow, or cleaning this day, cleaning on Thursday, day, whatever day. They come in, they clean, and that's it. And I'm just like orchestrating everything, right? I'm just managing everything. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. And so I stopped driving taxi, And then I was like, you know what? I could finally travel somewhere by myself with my own money. Before I used to travel, for our Hajj business, but I was like, let me go travel. So I had that because I love doing business, and so I had a friend. His name is Hisham, and it was like, yo, let's do this atar business. It was in Ikna actually. Maybe some of you know who I am, right? You've seen me because that was a fun time. So I was selling atar in the Ikna, and or we had the idea, and then we were like, you know what, we want to kind of expand. I don't remember if it was before we went there or after. And it was like, you know what, we need to go to we were going to go to China to actually because I have this money coming in. I have all this free time. I'm just wasting it playing ball, spending time with friends. I'm just wasting a lot of my youth. Actually, I should have focused more. But I have a video on the lessons I've learned in my 20s. I urge you to watch it. But I went ahead and I took that money. I was like, we could start this business, the Islamic business, because I like doing things Islamic. So he's like, let's go to China because they have all these goods, and we could start this textile business, sell Islamic clothing and stuff like that. And then come to find out, you have to get approved for the China, though you have to get a visa. And we kind of told us stuff and told everybody we're going somewhere at this date, and the time frame didn't work out. It's like, because it was like a Thursday, and it's like, hey, by the time you get it, it's gonna be like 1 week. And we're like, oh, we don't have time, can we expedite? I really tried hard to make it happen because I was like, I want to get out of here for the travel, and it'll be something fun to do with my boy. And it didn't happen. So we sat down, like, you know what, we got to go somewhere, because we kind of told everybody, right? We made it this big huge thing because it's the first time. So you know what, we'll go to Malaysia. And so I went to Malaysia, and it was so amazing, bro. It was okay. So this was definitely after Ikna. So it was so amazing because I'm in Malaysia, we're in a hotel, and I'm getting these bookings. People are coming in and they're booking, and I'm just looking at it. I'm just like, oh, another booking. And I'm sending check-in instructions, and I'm telling my Hisham, I was like, yo, bro, I just got a booking. And I was like, yo, bro, I just got $450 for tonight. And I was like, yo, I just got a booking. This is $2,000 booking. Yo, bro, I got a $4,000 booking. I'm just, all I have to do is just send them check-in instructions and tell my cleaner to clean. I'm just like, enjoy. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And the payouts would come to my PayPal the next day after they check in. And so I was like, yo, bro, like, we're good. I got the funds, bro. I got the money. So alhamdulillah. So that's how I started. That was the venture. That's how I got into Airbnb. It was one of my first ever business breakthroughs, and I never really pushed it as much as I could. But people doubted it. People say, hell, don't get into it. And those same people that doubted it, they are doing it now. Okay, they took the inspiration from me. Okay, that's really what happened. A lot of people, like, in our community circle, alhamdulillah, it is what it is now. And now I got back. In a few years in between, I stopped because I was doing affiliate marketing. It was doing well, and then I stopped that because of certain issues. And then because I'm kind of known in the community as the guy who does this kind of stuff, right? Because I'm the one in the community who kind of like made it a big deal. And so they searched me out, and then I have an uncle who just really searched me out and whatever, and basically they made me make it happen. And then I started adding on properties, and now we have we have one property. I'm paying $6,300 for the whole house, basically 2 floors, 2 apartments, and we're making anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000. And I'm going to start amplifying that to $3,500. And the lesson here is, when I first started, I didn't know what I was doing. I was charging about $150, $175 a night. Now, for the same type of property, I'm charging $450 a night. And so I'll show you an example here. Let me show you a booking so you can see. I'm going to show you right on my app. I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyways. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, and it's like you just get bookings. Like, your listing is there, people just book, and then you just got to send check-in instructions. You can automate that as well. Let's see here. This person. Okay, so this person didn't really book, but I'm gonna cover like names and stuff. But I don't know if you can see that. So what it says here, July 4th to July 10th, 6 nights, $1,100. This is what she wanted to book this, but I said, hey, she wanted a discount. I said, sorry, this is the best rate already, and somebody else booked because she took too long. But I don't know if you can see that, 1,100. You see that on the top, 6 nights, $1,100, right? This is just like a booking. Let me show you a booking somebody actually made recently. Let's see here. Cause this is a pretty big booking that I got for one of the properties. This one is actually a long booking, 70 nights, and it's $11,000. I don't have to do anything. Literally, don't have to do anything at all, right? They just came in and they're staying for two months and 10 days, and I'm getting paid. I already got paid for $11,000. Alhamdulillah. So this is the benefit. This is the power of Airbnb. You can make money. And listen, like, you don't need your own property. You don't need your own property. You can use other people's properties, and this is what I recommend. This is what I do, because that money that you would need to put a down payment or whatever, you could use that to get like 5 properties depending on where you are, and you make so much more money, right? So for example, if you put $10,000 into a property, you make that back within the first 2-3 months, and then the rest is profit. Instead of putting a whole down payment of 100,000, it's gonna take you a long time to make that money back. So this what I recommend. So you don't need a property, you don't need credit. This is, there's creative ways to do this. You can leverage other people's credit. There's so many ways to do this, and you don't need your own money. There's ways to get access to zero interest funding. There's ways to leverage like partnerships and make deals. That's what I think I'm pretty good at it, and I could advise you how to do this as well. So if you're interested in starting this type of business with Airbnb, and like it's real. Once you set it up, it takes 2 weeks to set up a property. After that, it's like 20 minutes a day with your phone. Once you have the whole system running smoothly, and I'd love to help you fast track it. And literally, once you have a property, you can literally have a 5K, 10K a month business within 30 days. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy, right? So I'd love to help you do that. I have a lot of resources to guide you through that. So I mean, right now, the reason why I'm making this video, I literally just told you all my story, is because I want to create some success stories around this, right? I've helped my father do this actually, because our Hajj business kind of took a turn, and so we recently bought a house in Jamaica. A lot of that money came from the Airbnb and also the affiliate marketing that I was able to help out with that as well. So we got the house, and then my father started doing the Airbnb, and I used my skill sets. So how I said before I used to charge 150, now I charge 450. It's because the skill sets that I've learned. So I applied the same strategy, and literally within the first month, he was making like 7K a month. Okay, and I mean, it's. I just want to create more success stories before I put it out to more people and make it more mainstream, I guess. So if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, I'd love to help you. I want to help you get there in 30 to 60 days, right? 5K to 10K a month. That's really what I want to do. It's a no-brainer offer. So if you're interested, down below in the description will be a link to my Instagram. Just message me on Instagram, say, hey, I'm interested in an Airbnb mentorship, and then maybe we'll hop on a call and see what's up. But that's what it is, guys. Like, literally, you can earn, like, it's like the easiest thing. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. But if you have questions, just message me on Instagram. I'd love to guide you the process. And I'll speak to you soon. Peace. Stay on attack mode. Assalamu alaikum.